Alrighty, how's it going? Time to make the game downloadable, eh? It's just something that I felt like doing. We mentioned it last stream, which was a whole week ago at this point. I've only been streaming on this channel once a week. I should be a little bit better with it. I don't know. But, we gotta make it downloadable. So, the first thing to do to actually get that sorted is to make a build of it. Which I haven't done in a long time. How do you even do it? File, build settings? Build profiles, what's that? Oh shit. Unity 6 is different, I don't know how to use it. So just that and build. Wait, what the fuck? What are build profiles? Use the shares to change the scene list or other settings independently. Oh! Okay. Let's build it then. Oh, I actually have builds already. Damn, didn't know that. Oh shit, yeah, no, I actually totally forgot that I had that. Oh well, we'll make a new one. Why not? I'm sure we've come a bit further. I guess that was the actual game loop and these were just other things. So we'll do 0.1.1, I guess. Yo, how's it going, Fox? And I am having a pretty good day so far. Not long woke up. I've been sleeping way too fucking long lately. It's a problem. It's really a problem. I'm working on it. I'll get there. I just need to actually go to bed at night, you know? It's hard. But yeah, now how's it going, man? How are you doing? This may take a while. I don't think this is going to be quick. This is the first time I've ever tried to build anything in Unity 6 as well. So, I have really no expectations here. Have a drink of water while I wait. But yeah, we're just going to upload it to GitHub. So, I think that's the easiest way to do it, right? Just have like a builds folder on GitHub so that anyone can jump in and grab it if they want to. And it's a free upload for me and a free download for you guys. I think that makes sense. I don't know. If I put it on like itch.io, then I'm gonna have to like pay a submission fee. Like I'm gonna have to pay to upload it, basically. And I don't want it. So. Yeah, no, I'm just a fucking menace when it comes to going to bed at night. I don't need to sleep for that long, but yeah, I stay up too late. Last night I was watching I ended up watching Kingsman, that was right. Which was pretty good. And then when I finished Kingsman, I was like, "Oh, okay. Now I'm going to like chill out for a bit. I don't know. I'll watch like a video on YouTube or something while I get ready for bed." And then fucking Summoning Salt had uploaded a new video, so so I had to watch that, of course. You know, I couldn't just leave that. All right, what does this do? Made with Unity. Hello? What? It's never easy, is it? Were you just being a dick? Why did that happen? Why do we don't make it past the splash screen? That's weird and new and different. Do I need to have a build profile? Okay. I'm just gonna try and wing it for a little bit because I'm curious. I want to try. Scripting defines. What are these? Oh, that's just no idea. So does that mean like I can define like custom constants and shit like that? What would that be used for? I'm not actually sure. Okay. I don't want to have that. Alright, what does that give us? I don't know if I should have done that, but I just want to know that it's empty. What's this going to do? If this doesn't work, then I'm just going to Google it. As I probably should have. That built way too quick. I'm suspicious. Yeah. Okay, fine. Delete that. Delete that. How many windows do I have open right now? 1, 2, 3. Too many. Alright, fine. We'll Google it. God. Always gotta learn. Alright. Unity 6 build. Just build. Unity 6 build. I don't know. What is that? God. This is different. Alright, fine. We'll watch the Unity video. There it is. Hang on. I'll make it so that you can hear it. Go away music, desktop, there we go.
Time and streamline the build process. In this video we will take a look at how to use build profiles in Unity 6. Go to File and Build Profiles. There are some changes to the older build settings in previous versions of Unity. On the left we see the old build settings window, and on the right the newer build profiles window. Yes. By default the build profiles window can work exactly the same as the build settings window, so your existing workflows will not be interrupted.
Then why doesn't it work?
Adding build profiles is optional. All the platforms on the left share from the scene list. At any point you can update the scene list.
You don't make sense. Okay, so fuck off with the profile. Switch to just regular windows. Huh. Unity build. Stuck at splash screen. No shit. Always a problem. It's never straightforward, is it? These are gonna be old problems. Oh, for fuck's sake. Maybe I shouldn't have upgraded to Unity 6. Might have been dumb. Okay, how does this work? This doesn't make sense. Oh, I think it might make sense. My main menu scene no longer works. That makes sense. Alright, why are you no longer working? Why is it just black? What? The fuck? I have a background, I have a canvas, I have buttons. Why is nothing showing up? Canvas? Camera. Base? Okay. Okay. Maybe that was it. Alright. Oops. Fuck, I don't like the build and run. No. No, I don't know where this is building to. I don't like doing build and run. Okay, well, we figured it out. Also, look, jump, sprint, yep. So this is different now. We need to change this. Oh, also, I wanted to actually, the reason I was playing through that there was to see if the numbers come up on the sides. There doesn't need to be that long of a pause in this. Bad at this game. Okay. That's good. It's working. Now where the fuck did that build to? God damn it. Not there, that's the... Is that two of the same folder? Oh wait, no, the other folder's on the other screen. It is basically the same folder though. Oh, where the fuck did you just build? Is that it? Is that where it built? Okay, I think it is. Alright, so we have a build. That works, technically. Kinda. That's good. Yeah, all I have to do, I should be able to just take this, copy it over into the other folder that we have here. Here. And then I should be able to push this live. Added first build. If I commit that to main. Oh, you're no longer able to use it. Push this repository to github.com. God damn it. Is this doable? What's this? So I need this one. God fucking damn it. Okay, well... we do have to figure this out. I guess. Don't know how well this is gonna work, but... or how easy this is gonna be to figure out. God, I gotta do it through command line shit? That, but like, oh, fuck me. New tab. There. God damn it, I'm not good with command line stuff, or confident. How do we make this work? Okay, just install that. Could not find git, cannot register git LFS. Fuck me. So, not just an executable. What? I need the git command line extension. How do I get that? Is there not just like a... Okay, what? So I should just be able to open it up like that. Why didn't that work then? Look at that error. Could not find git, cannot register git LFS. What do you mean? Alright, what was this one called? We want git command line extension. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm not confident with this sort of shit. I just like to stay in engine and let me fucking do the things I know.
In order to download Git extensions, you need to click on this link called download, and you can visit.
Wait, Indian dude, come back. I need you.
In order to download Git extensions, you need to click on this
That wasn't an
link
Indian dude,
called
is it?
download,
My bad.
and you can visit this website gitextensions.github.io. Clicking on download will take
No, it's all good. I figured you were busy doing something there.
you to this screen where you can see the latest release, and scrolling down you'll be able to either download the MSI version or the zip file. You also have access to the code as well, and I would recommend you to go ahead and click on the MSI.
I'm never confident when God damn it, I wanted both of the things. Like, I'm never confident with downloading shit off Git. Like, I just never know which one is the actual download one. Like, I guess just this. See what I mean? Like, there have been times where I've gone to do that, and it's taken me literally fucking hours to, like, try and figure out what even is the download link. I'm very incompetent when it comes to tools that everyone uses. For no reason other than I've done everything myself. Like, I've just always figured it out. Alright. I'm gonna just, like, blanket. Yeah, fine. Yeah, I'm just blanket accepting most of that installer shit. I read it vaguely. Alright. So we should have Git extensions now. Go away. I just skipped this song, did I not? God damn it. Been streaming for 20 minutes. Alright, now we should be able to get that one to work, right? Nope. Still could not find Git. Cannot register Git LFS. Okay. Don't get it. Alright, YouTube. Git LFS. Download.
Greetings, it's Maxo Diddley, and today I'm going to be showing you how you can set up your Git repo with Git LFS.
Fuck
so
yeah,
let's
bro, I
get
love the
right
energy.
into it. So before we begin, you're going to need to have two things installed on your computer. You need to have Git Bash and Git LFS installed. There'll be links in the description below. It will only take a moment to install, and once you have those installed, continue watching.
Alright, fine. Git bash is the other thing I need, eh? Someone's gonna get fucking bashed in a second. Alright. I had to say it, I'm sorry. Alright, bro, I read that as like $2.50. I was like, hey, do I gotta pay? Idiot. Download for Windows. I'm guessing 64-bit, right? I think this is what we were looking for. This is the one it couldn't find. Alright. We just needed a dude with mad energy to tell us, you know? At least we're figuring it out. Slowly but surely. Like the idiot I am. This is the closest I've ever come to actually publishing a game. I don't know if my voice even appears when I'm on that screen. Alright, what are we doing? Yep. Yep. I'm doing install files on the other screen. Give me a second. I'm just going with all the fucking default installation settings at this point. Yeah. Going to, yeah. Okay. I have no idea what any of this shit means. I feel like the fact that I don't know what it means, I should just go default, right? Is it, maybe I should be following it, fuck it. Oh, I don't know. Maybe I should be following something for this. We'll just let it go. I'm gonna assume everything there was right. I'm gonna hope everything there was right, actually. I think that's what we're missing, though. This is the one that is simply called Git. It's created that folder. And I think that's the folder that was, No, I don't even want to review release notes. Okay, so I think that's what was actually holding up the LFS window. So now this should work. Hey, it's working. Okay. An MIT license. Okay. I read all of that. Did everyone read all of that? Good. Yay! Alright. So how do I get that set up to actually work now?
In this tutorial. So you can have any
I'm gonna trust
version control Git software you want, but I've got GitHub Desktop, I like to use it,
Same.
and we've got a MP4 file in our Git repo. And for context, I'm using a Unity
Okay,
project, but this applies to basically anything you're going to use with Git.
I gotta react, it's creative.
And I've got a really good commit name called test, and I'm going to click on commit to main. And then I get a message saying files too large. The following files are over 100 megabytes. If you commit these files, you will no longer be able to push this repository to github.com, which is bad, because we want to store our work on GitHub. It also then suggests we use GitLFS. So, let's use GitLFS. So we're going to click on cancel, and we're going to go to where our repo is located in the File Explorer. If you're in GitHub Desktop, you can right-click up here, and then go to Show in Explorer. And this is our project. So, we're going to right-click in here, and if you're on Windows 11, you're going to click on Show More Options. If you're on Windows 10, it will already appear. But we're going to click on Open Git Bash here. And we're going to have a nice little terminal.
Okay, bro, you need to slow down a little bit. I was watching ahead, but then I got a little confused. Alright, I'm going to leave that over this side. Alright, cancel. So, up here. Alright, open that. And...
Open up Git. And dust to
God,
where
I really
let's
hate
use
my
Git.
setup at the moment.
repo is located in the File Explorer. If you're... And this is our project. So, we're going to right...
Oh, right. He's got the whole Unity project. That's what this is. Alright, I just want to do this for the builds folder.
Click in here.
Which is different. Okay.
And if you're on Windows 11, you're going to click on Show More Options.
Okay. I'm with you. That just confused me a little bit. For a second. Alright, so this, show more options, open git bash here, eh? Someone's gonna git bashed. I can't stop myself.
Options. If you're on Windows 10, it'll already appear. But we're going to click on Open Git Bash here. And we're going to have a nice little terminal open up. A bit like the command prompt, but it looks a bit cooler. So all commands we do will be in the description below, so you can copy and paste them as we go along. Also, a word of warning, Control-V does not work in Git Bash, so you need to right-click and paste if you want to paste anything. So the first command we want to do is we want to do git lfs install. Even if you have it all set up and installed with your git bash, still do the command anyway.
Alright, we'll do that real quick. Git lfs install. Right? Spell that right? Bam. Is that already done? Git lfs initialized? Okay, cool. Cool.
To double check your installation is correct. And it will say updated git hooks and git lfs initialized. If we do it again, it will have the same message, and it tells us that git lfs is set up so we can use it. Now, here comes...
Wait, do I have to do it twice? What?
It's the really fun part. We need to decide what do we want git lfs to track. So what file types do we expect to be above the 100 megabyte limit that GitHub has? And basically what you do is, you do git space lfs space track space, then what you do is inside speech marks, and we're going to do the star symbol, so uppercase 8, then .unity. So you might be thinking, okay Max, what does this mean? Basically, any file in our repo that ends with .upload bitty. Now, some file types I recommend for Unity project would be PSDs, which are Photoshop files, and FBXs, which are basically model files. However...
Alright, so... that does make sense, but which one was the one that was too big? .res 5 or whatever that says? Is that what's expected? Hang on.
For the purposes of this tutorial, we will also track MP4s. So once you type in the command, you then hit enter, and then it will say tracking then.mp4. So once you've done a bunch of git lfs tracks and you're happy, we need to do a little bit more. So if you're in Git Bash and you're not going to be using GitHub Desktop or SourceTree or Gitkraken or whatever, you need to do git add.git attributes to track the change of Git attributes. Because if we go back to our GitHub Desktop, as you'll see, it's changed. It's got more text reflecting what types of files you want to track with git lfs. You'll also need to do git commit m and then a commit message if you're using Git Bash and not other software. But you can use whatever version control software to track the change to the Git attributes. Now comes the moment of truth. We're going to click on test. And as you can see, it didn't give me that warning message. So if
Alright, so we just got to figure out what kind of files we need to add here. So for this one here, it was that one there, shared assets.assets, which is... Is that a .res file, or is that what we're expecting to find here? So reboot.protect data shared assets 1. Yeah, RESS files. Right? RES and then a capital S. So all I should have to do here is the same thing that he did here. Right? Just do git LFS track dot res capital S, like that. Yeah, I think so.
Not other software. But you can use whatever version control software in Git Bash and not other software.
Yeah, so this part is the bit I'm a bit curious about.
LFS. You'll also need to do git commit m and then a commit at top desktop. Once you type in the command, you then hit enter. And then it will say tracking then .mp4. So once you've done a bunch of git LFS tracks and you're happy, we need to do a little bit more. So if you're in Git Bash and you're not going to be using GitHub Desktop or SourceTree or Gitkraken or whatever, you need to do git add.git attributes to track the change of Git attributes. Because if we go back to our GitHub Desktop, as you'll see, it's changed. It's got more text reflecting what types of files you want to track with Git LFS. You'll also need to do git commit m and then a commit message if you're using Git Bash and not other software. But you can use whatever version control software to track the change to the Git attributes. Now comes the moment of truth. We're going to click on test. And as you can see, it didn't give me that warning.
Wait, so if I am using GitHub Desktop, I have to do that as well? What? That was fucking paradoxical what he just said. So do I have to do this? I have to add this line? But he said I have to add that if I'm not using GitHub Desktop or one of the other things.
Using git mix of files you want to change of Git attributes, because if it's desktop, a bit more. So if you're in Git Bash and you're not going to be using GitHub Desktop or
If you're in Git Bash and you're not going to be using GitHub Desktop
or SourceTree or Gitkraken or whatever, you need to do git add.git attributes to track the change of Git attributes. Because
so you only
if
need
we
to
go
do
back
this
to
if
our
you
GitHub
are.
Desktop, as you'll see, it's changed. It's got more text.
Okay, so I think I've done it. So I think the git attributes is that. Okay, so that's all I had to do. I've already done it. Alright. Sick. I think we did it. I think I uploaded my game to GitHub once this commits. Oh, and then I have to make the repository public. Keep this code private? I don't know. What's the difference? I don't really give a shit. It's just a build. It's not the actual game. Alright, just default it. Sick. Alright. Hopefully this works. Right, there's no... That's not gonna, like, fuck it up, is it? Like, keeping the code private. We're publishing the repository. There's not gonna be, like, a weird world where, like, it's there, but it's not there. Right? I hope not. I really have no idea. Oh shit, I just realized that this is also crashing my internet a little bit. Because we're uploading a fucking game to GitHub, so it's gonna take a little bit. It's probably, the stream's probably not very happy while this happens. That's awesome. That is essentially the closest I've ever come, well, this is essentially the closest I've ever come to publishing a game. I've never actually published anything that I've built. Just not, I don't know, mainly because I've never really finished it all. But, yeah, I've never really needed to. It's going pretty good now. You joined at a good time. I've just got it bloody sorted. I think we just gotta wait for this to upload now. It shouldn't take too long. It shouldn't be a massive file. How big is it? 260 megabytes. Should be easy. It's just a matter of it being a bunch of small files. Should be pretty quick. Right? Unless it's got to do like a weird sort of handshake with GitHub. I don't know. Like I said, never really done this before. This little whirly bird right here is it's making me both hopeful and nervous. I'm not sure. I don't want to click either of these. Yeah, I don't know. Have you used GitHub like this before? Because I haven't. Do we just wait for this and then we're good? Because I hope so. I hope and think so. It's definitely doing something because my internet's taken a dive. We're actually like dropping frames in the stream and shit. So it's doing something in the background. It's uploading something. Shouldn't be that much. It's only a friggin' couple hundred megabytes. Jesus. Nice. Do some animation and stuff, do you? Like 2D or 3D? Because both are adventures. I've never really done too much 2D animation. I've done... Oh, 3D, that's sweet. The 3D is the one that I've predominantly done. Like, I mean, I haven't done it myself too much. But, as you can tell by my game that I've got here, it's all 3D. Since, you know, that's mainly Unity. But even the one time that I did do my, do it in like sort of a 2D fashion, I did it in the 3D engine. I just did a flat character. I know, it's definitely, it's a whole different thing, isn't it? 2D and 3D animation are two completely different worlds. Sorry, I'm just trying to think of like, where would I possibly have... I know I have old footage of it somewhere. Is it like a... I think I made like a reel or something. Didn't I? I have no idea where it is. There's somewhere I have footage of a game that I made called Get That Fucking Snake. Based on my mum. No, this is all Rebuilt to Protect. I didn't put it on my like OG YouTube channel that I use to just watch things with 4 subscribers. I got another subscriber. I don't know where the fuck it come from. That was Vale. I have no idea how he found this channel again, and that's my best friend that I grew up with, so. This is where I like posted shit when I was younger. Look at that. 2014 uploads. Ooh. So yeah, learning to edit. Minecraft, character testing in Rebuilt to Protect. Yeah, that's not what I was looking for, so it's not there. I had to make like a little reel of like the shit that I've done in this game, in Unity, at some point, and I've made, it included a couple of little projects that I've done. I just don't know where they are, or like where the footage for it is. I have no idea. Like this is my new YouTube hard drive though, so it's not. Like, yeah, no, it's not there. There's nothing on it. It's pretty empty at the moment. And I can't unplug it to check other hard drives because I'm recording into it currently. How's GitHub going? Are we done yet? God damn. What are you doing here? I'd like to think this isn't a problem of upload speed and more a problem of, like, GitHub authorization. Right? Because come on. It's just uploading in the background. Oh no, I can see it. Look at that. Tiny little bloody thing right at the top of the screen. We're 60 megabytes in. God damn. Yeah, apparently it is pretty slow. That could also be like a free, because I'm using it for free, so it is just like upload rate throttled. That would make sense. Like, it would make, like, even my shitty internet is doing slightly better. It's actually going so slow that it's not disrupting the stream that much. But yeah, no, I would understand it being a free website, like, that's free to use, but obviously it costs to host and, like, run all this shit. So I'd imagine that it's, probably just slightly throttled, right? What are we going at, about 100 megabytes, no, 100 kilobytes per minute, or per second-ish? Probably like 128, honestly, it'd probably be exactly that. If I were to guess, unless I've done my math wrong, but oh well. That makes sense. Not gonna take too long, but that should be good. What could we do in the meantime? There's one thing I wanted to test in the game. And that is, I wanted to try and play a sound with the game frozen. So one of the things that you do in this game to like pause the game is just set the time to 0. As in to just set like the time speed or whatever you'd call it. I don't know. Basically you just pause the fucking game. Like you just pause time in the game. So its internal clock no longer runs. I don't know if that fucks up sounds though. So one thing I know it does with sounds, I haven't figured out how to articulate my words yet this morning. But one thing I know it does with sounds is if you have the dropship coming in and you pause the game, then it like pauses the like that. So like now it's still playing, just at that same rate. It'll never change now. So the sounds are still playing. I think we need to make an audio manager that just like keeps an eye on everything in game. Maybe. I guess in that scenario, I would just mute all of the in-game audio, and then have 2 separate different like audio areas kind of deal in like the code, where when you're in a menu, it just pauses all the game audio, or mutes all the game audio, and then just allows it to be like, tick, 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 you know, like to have like little, like sounds when you highlight the buttons. That would make sense, right? Also, how do you even make sounds when you highlight the buttons these days? I have no idea. We got on-click ones. Do we have on-highlight? No, we don't. Not really. What do we got? We can do color tint, sprite swap, animation. What do you actually have in your script? Selectable, pointer, submit, handler. Why? What is it with this auto update shit? I have turned auto update off every fucking time. Oh my god. Just chill. God, I hate it when fucking auto updates happen. It is turned off. Auto updates are turned off. Where the fuck is auto updates? Settings. Update. Enable Windows background. Enable to download, install VS Code versions in the background of Windows. Update mode manual. Right? Why is that not working? That one is like background downloads, right? That's weird. What does that mean? I don't know what that means. But update mode should be goddamn. Configure whether you receive automatic updates. It's manual. It's always been manual. Every time you update, you fuck up everything. You make everything break. Please don't update. Okay. Either way, we have a button click event. We have press. We have hover events basically. On pointer click? Oh no, pointer click, yeah. On submit. On finish submit? No. What about selectable? How do I can't go to definition. How do I... What have you broken here? Something's broken and I don't like it. I should have been able to click on selectable there. So yeah, like in the same way I can click on transform and shit like that. Damageable, killable. See, why couldn't I click on that before in the button? Weird. What were we doing anyway? Yeah, screw it, why not? We'll put like a little helper script on here. Helper script, maybe? No. Yeah, sorry, fucking Crusader. I didn't even really acknowledge that. But yes, I do want to try and see if I can play a sound when hovering over a button. Just to see how to do it. I can easily play a sound when you click a button. That's quite easy. Even though in this case here, that function there loads a completely different scene, so... We're definitely going to have to tidy up the transition at some point between the start menu and the actual game. How we going, Git? You getting there? Oh! Oh! You did it! Alright. View on GitHub. I'm Stone Arcadian. God damn, that's an old name. What? Yeah, there probably is something like that, Crusader. I just wanna, I want to fucking see if like there's something a bit more like built in and easier to do with it. Where I can just add it to all buttons and it just works, you know? Hang on, let me figure out how to sign into this. It's been a minute. Fuck yeah, nailed it. First go. I really should switch that over to my, Okay, how do I make it public? How do I make this public? We'll get back to having to fiddle around with that soon. Oh, I just had to click that. Oh, god damn it, we starting again? What's happening here? Why did that not work? But it did work. Yeah, I think I did as well, but like it also didn't work the first time. Son of a bitch. I kind of have to let this run again now, don't I? Yeah. Yeah, no, you might be right about the little checkbox too. That might have been it. I could have done a bit of research before I tried to do this, just by feeling it out, you know. Anyway, I need to turn my fan on real quick because holy shit, it's hot in here. That and it's starting to piss me off, so I'm getting a little heated. Alright, I'm back. It's not far to go to reach the fan. Oh, that does feel better too. Basically, yeah. Oh, dude, that's how I work too. I just sort of throw shit at the wall, and sometimes it sticks. Sometimes something sticks. If you keep trying enough, eventually something will stick. Alright, well, while that tries to figure itself out, let us try and see if there is an on-hover detection thing here that we can use. Again, we could probably do a little, bloody, you know, just look it up, see if there's a thing, but what do we got? Utilities, managers, drones, debug. We're gonna call it a button sounds, something like that. That's pretty well how we play Satisfactory as well when we do those streams the rest of the week. It's just I don't think I'm a particularly good builder in that game. I just build that much and then destroy it when I don't like it, that eventually whatever I'm left with is half decent. And alright, this is going to be a button, hover, button sound, trigger. Yeah, fine. It's a terrible name, but I really suck at naming things. Button sound trigger will do. God damn. Luckily we're not doing anything too crazy. because the stream does keep dropping frames. Luckily, there's not many frames to pick up on. I have a feeling we're going to have to let this finish and then do it again anyway to make it public, which is a bitch. What am I logged into here with? Am I logged in here? I've had that a few times with just like things that I've tried to make, like it just doesn't work properly, so that you end up just giving up on it. Like I had a looping Minecraft snow globe animation, which I was so keen on finishing. I was gonna just make a short out of it for no reason other than I thought it was kind of cool. And I think I could probably show it. I think it's on this computer. But I was never happy with how any of it turned out. It was just always not good enough. Wonder if I can even find it. YouTube Minecraft maybe? Nope. Desktop Blender. Projects. It's probably one of these. Let's fucking go. just a cat man. Just a fluffy ass cat man. Where are we looking again? Go back. Alright, where was it? The Minecraft animations. No, not that one. Minecraft models? No? Huh. Yeah, no, that's a different one again. That's... I mean, I think the stream's been buffering the whole... I think that's a lot on my end. I think my internet's not having fun while trying to upload to GitHub as well. That is very weird though. I'm surprised that's not there. Practice is empty. Appends. Assets. There's the shit that I've downloaded. Yeah, that's weird. Maybe I didn't do it on this computer. That actually has me really surprised. Yeah, maybe I put it onto one of my hard drives. The Blender files generally don't take up too much space, especially for little things. That's empty. Shorts? Ah, here it is. Infinite Snow Globe base. Here it is. Alright, so the plan was to do 3 different, like, 20-second runs of this. So, where one's in the snow, one's at night, one's just during the day. I could have just, instead of having 3 separate blend files, I could have made that better. But the idea of here is just to have a snow globe. There's a bunch of, these are all clouds. Hide those. But the idea is to have a looping animation that sort of flies in and then zooms in on a snow globe that has this again inside it. This is also the base that I made in Minecraft. This is my base. Well, for our original Minecraft series we had on the other channel. And then that goes into there and then loops through. So that was the plan, and then it'd be nighttime now. And then it'd go through, and then it'd be the snowy one. Man, maybe I should come back and work on this. Because it is sick. Like, this is all textured as well. Should be. Don't be pink. Oh, don't all be pink. Oh, you son of a bitch. Oh, there we go. Thank God. Okay, no, it's loading. It's loading the textures. Good. Oh, thank God. How do I... Dot. There we go. It's been a while. I haven't been working in Blender in a while. Not necessarily for a longer render. What I was thinking there was I could have just had multiple scenes with completely different setups in the scene. I mean, it's not a bad thing to do this because, like, there is quite a lot of, what's this? Oh yeah, only 2 million triangles in this model here. That's the general idea. Man, I remember building this lava farm over here. I remember building this lava farm and then immediately building this one better than it. Oh man, I want to play some Minecraft now. I do miss this world. I do definitely miss playing this game. I think this is actually not the most optimized mesh either. I think the main source of lag with that is that I have a bunch of point lights spread around for all the torches and shit that I had on the ground. So I had to like recreate lights. That's what all those little orange dots are. You can't really see them. All of them. Apparently there's a bunch underground as well. Because I sort of just took the torch texture and replaced it with a point light. I should finish this. I really should. And then it like comes in. What are we looking like here? What does this look like actually rendered? Render this as an image. It's been a while since I've worked on this. While that's running, where was that stored? I can't remember. Yeah, I couldn't imagine my PC's loving the render that's going on in the background right now. Oh, I have renders for it. There we go. I didn't need to do that at all. But yeah. I love how the beds are just defaulted to red. They're actually white in the world that it was made from. In the real world. It is impressive though, the actual detail that, I think it's Mineways, the program I used to basically grab this out of my real Minecraft world. It does a really good job at actually taking all the detail and all the right textures and shit like that. I think it was pretty minimal, the shit that I had to fix. And that might have even just been because of the import/export settings that I used at the time. Let's not render all of this. Because I just realized that... Oh, damn, that looks pretty good. So the denoise up... I don't know how good that is on a frame-by-frame basis when you actually render that out as an animation. But yeah. Here are some of the renders. I think that was testing ambient occlusion. I was trying to dial that in. It was a bit strong here, I think. There it is. That's better. You know, that's definitely better. I don't know, I like it in places. I like it around these bits. But I don't like it down here. It makes it too dark. Yeah, zooming in on the snow globe. I think the clouds. The clouds are what I don't like. They don't look Minecrafty enough. And then yeah, in the building with fog. Nighttime? Oh, snow. Snow was so good. I can't even remember what I did. What did I do to make it all look snowy? I did something weird with the geometry shader. Yeah, look at it interacts with the cloud boxes as well, so it had like weird lines across the building. Oh, here's an animation. I actually rendered it out. That wasn't bad. Play that with the loop. How well does it loop? This was better. I got further in this than I thought I did. Maybe I should finish this project. It definitely needs a transition there. To like go between the two loops. But there's something here. I think this is exactly 20 seconds as well. So we could loop this 3 times with 3 different things to be a full minute, and we could make it a short. That's pretty sick. Maybe I should come back to that. I don't know. Maybe we'll just do it on stream one day. We'll have a bit of a play around with it. That is pretty cool though. The snow one is the best for sure. I love that snow one. But alright, how is the GitHub going? Okay, we're pushing, we're writing objects, we're compressing. I don't know what it did the first time, but this seems to be doing more. Which is nice. I think. I don't know. Makes me nervous. I mean, it makes me nervous that I have no idea what I'm doing. We'll figure it out though. If we don't manage to get it to work this time, then we'll follow a tutorial a little more closely, eh? Oh, did stream crash? Oh, shouldn't have. Might have crashed for a second there. We are still here. It's still going. It's just uploading. I think it's trying harder. I'm GitHubbing too hard. Probably doesn't help with the GitHub upload that I've got like exceptions on OBS so that it takes all of the internet. So I think we just sort of let this finish. Oh, okay. What? Failed to push. Okay, we've had problems. Uploading LFS objects 100%. 4 out of 4. 100% done. Delta compression using 16 threads. Remote, do you... Okay, failed to push. Why? I don't get it. Oh! That seems to be it. Has that not worked? What part of that what part of that hasn't worked? Okay, one thing we need to do is unlock it. That's something we need to do. I don't know how to unlock a thing. Yeah, I don't know. That might have been a problem with the double uploading accidentally. Okay, so what can I do to make it build 0.1 0.1.1. We are fully just winging this. I don't care. What does this actually publish? Yeah? Publish? What do you mean, create a tag? What kind of tag should we put on it? Like build? Or like a name? Fine, it'll have a tag build with a capital. So that published with nothing in it. Okay, got it. It's just source code zip. Okay. Okay. Let's figure out how to actually do this properly, rather than trying to wing it. How do we do that? Alright. Let's get rid of some of these. Oh yeah, settings. Right. That makes sense. Alright. I just want to allow it so that you can always download it, but you can never... You can always pull it, but you can't push to it. Like, you can't push commits to it. Because then people will fuck it up. Alright, so definitely not merge. Alright, so here I think we're good. So no merging. I don't want merging. Okay, fine. I don't want to change to public yet. I just want to make it so that... Okay. Let's double check these real quick. Alright, require contributors to sign off on web-based commits. Alright, yeah, so make it so that people have to try harder to commit, maybe? You know what? I kind of feel like fuck it. Why don't we just send it? We'll make it public. Change to public. Anyone can fork. Fork, yeah. Alright. So to actually download it, you're going to have to clone the repository and then play it out of there, right? Does that make sense? Is that too much? I don't know how to make like a downloadable. Ignore this release. How do I get rid of the release? It's not actually what I wanted. How do I make a release? Like, what am I even, like, releasing here? I don't actually know. Yeah, I don't know. I do want to get rid of that though, because I don't think it needs it. Delete that release. Alright, I'm gonna go pee real quick, and then I'm gonna figure out how to actually make that release. But besides that, this here can actually go into the stream. I mean, into the stream description. So if you can figure out how to clone the repository, you should be able to download it. Should. My shitty little game that's barely worth playing, but you know, it'll be there. God damn, come on speed dial, you can do it. Damn. I figured it out. I figured out a quicker way. Bam. Alright, and am I even allowed to post links in my friggin' thing? I don't know. Maybe. So now under the stream there should be a link. You might have to refresh the page, but there should be a link to download it if you wanna. Hopefully. Hang on, hang on, hang on. Yeah. Anyway, I'll be back in 2 seconds. You think it works? Does it work, does it? Shit. Damn. Alright, we'll talk about it when I get back, because I do need to pee. But that is exciting, I'm glad. It starts to open and then just gives up, does it? Alright, yeah, no, I think that was whatever it was with the that it was mad about when uploading. I'm not sure. So, how could we go about like just retrying? It might be that it's downloading weird. Maybe I do need to set up a package for it. Maybe that's the way to go. Maybe? I don't know. Yeah. Alright, well, let's try and package it. That's a step forward, I guess. Hey, look, it's me. GitHub package.
Hello everybody, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So great to have you back. I've missed you. It's been a week. Feels like ages. One big thing you might have noticed that's new this week is that I am sans beard. I shaved it off. I haven't seen my face
Bro,
in about
11 fucking...
a little over 2 years.
Look, I don't care. Just be quick. Fine, we'll watch
And I
it.
was curious, what do I look like? So I decided to shave, and now I am a whole new me. Speaking of whole new things, today I'm very excited about this episode because today we get to play with a whole new thing. If you were not aware, the past month or two, GitHub, everybody's favorite and almost only social network for coding, they announced that they've created a new package registry for many different languages, JavaScript being one of them, JavaScript being the one that I really only care about. Put up my brew and packages. GitHub package registry. Let's get it working with my computer. First thing you have to do is actually have, so what's cool about the GitHub package registry is that it lets you use your existing NPM CLI.
I can barely hear his ass, eh? That didn't help. I didn't give him enough chance. He was kind of, his mannerisms kind of annoyed me a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. I feel bad, but it was kind of annoying. This guy.
GitHub is probably one of the most important tools to learn because if you use it incorrectly, it can be a bit cringe, it could be a little bit bad, but I think everyone needs to learn it, especially if you're using Mac, Windows, and Linux, because you're really holding yourself back and crippling yourself. Because I recently saw an LTT video where he completely bastardized Git, which I'll play that real quick snippet just so you can see what not to do when it comes to GitHub.
So it turns out that right-click Save Target As gets you an HTML file in .sh clothing because, I don't know, some borderline arbitrary reason probably. And in order to get it to be an actual .sh file, I had to copy it into a text editor, Kate, and then save that as a script and execute it in the terminal.
So first off, you never do a right-click Save As. This would be like saving this target as an HTML of PS1. It'd basically be clicking this and saving this entire web page. That's not the way to save it. If you ever needed anything from Git, the first thing I want to teach you is, one, don't do this. Never save anything like in this method, no matter what system you're using. You'd want to go to raw, and this gives you the raw file. And this is a very clean file. There's a lot of different ways to pull this down now. So you could just do like a Control-S on your keyboard to save this file. This would work in Mac, Windows, Linux, it doesn't matter. And this would save just this raw file. And you'd want to name it like Windows debloat PS1 up here, and it would save a very clean file, which is very, very good. Important to know. However, most people don't do this. Most developers are either using Mac or Linux. Some use Windows. And if you're using Windows, I would highly recommend downloading what's called GitHub Desktop. This third-party tool is amazing. There's other third-party tools that are also very good that you can tie in and do this, but it's a good way to just basically come in here. Let's say we want to grab that Windows directory, and let's say I want to make changes to it. Typically, I would always pull it into here. So I haven't actually pulled it into this system yet, we're just going to grab this Windows 10 script and just hit clone. And what this does is it grabs every file in this thing. So if I ever wanted to edit any of these files,
So is that
I could easily just...
Is that how you downloaded it? Like, how did you get the package from GitHub? Did you just try and download it download the whole thing, or did you clone the repository? I think that's the way that you got to do it, is clone the repository like that. Does it still run? Like, does the build still run out of that folder? It should do, right? Where the fuck have I even got it? Oh, it's like documents, right? Maybe try it that way. Maybe try and do it, yeah, so everything's in that folder. It should be good. And I'm pretty sure it's happy. So yeah, maybe try like cloning the repository that way. If you have GitHub Desktop, which I think if you do animation stuff, there's a good chance you probably do. But just like, yeah, add the repository in here or something. Yeah, just go URL, paste that in there, I'd say, right? Alright, and then I'd have to change the folder that I'm cloning into. Yeah, this is me also sort of testing it. I'm glad you're here though to be able to help me test it. Be a bit harder if no one was here. What am I looking for? I'm looking for documents GitHub, right? And then test. Clone that. Oh, it's so much easier to have someone testing with you. Like, it's very, that and even just having two different computers to test on is a massive thing. Like, building an entire game on one computer, you will then go and play it on a different computer, and then everything's different. The mouse feels different, the movement feels different, the frame rate's weird, and it's like, oh, what the fuck? I really needed to be developing for everything, not just the one thing. It's a pain. It's a real pain. Development of any kind is interesting. Like, and this is a little frustrating because this is all first for me. Like, I'm doing all this shit for the first time. I've never published a GitHub repository. I've barely interacted with Git for more than just, I don't know, just the little things I've needed here and there, I guess. But alright, so that should mean GitHub test builds that, open this. So this is a purely downloaded copy. Yes! It works! GitHub's just weird! Yeah! People can now download my shitty game! Oh, I left him in. He was... Whoops. He's not meant to be there. He's meant to be a thing that you can power up. Though also you can cheat, so you can also go, trigger... What was it? Trigger... Upgrade? Yeah. And we will just get another helper drone. That's awesome. Well, technically I've published a game. I'm a game developer. Look at me, Mum. I'm a game developer. That's awesome. That's awesome. Alright, well, it was quite pointless. I don't know really what that achieved besides the fact that it's kind of cool. But yeah, that's it. It took us almost 2 hours, but you can now download my game. No move. Sorry, my bad. Not you, sorry. What's happening in Rebuilt to Protect over here? Windows profile and layout shit. Not a lot's happened over here. Oh yeah, I created a script that we never did anything with. Alright, well, let's see if we can make this, this button make a sound. Oh, right. If we have a serialized button, actually, we're not even gonna do that. And we're gonna get it on awake. We're just gonna find it all ourselves. We'll do it all through code. So, on start, when the first thing ever happens in the game, we're going to say button dot get component button. Since they're on the same object, that works. They can just look next to it and see that it has a button component. Okay, and then what I want to do is say button dot. There should be some with a weird symbol. No, there's not. Okay, I'm thinking of something different then. Interactable is active, is destroyed. Navigation, no. On click, on deselect. On pointer enter. Okay, so that is an event. It's not something that I can add to though, is it? So I can't like have another function that's like something like that. Actually, I have no idea what I'm doing here. Unity button on hover. Oh, sorry. I got it to run by. So you go to GitHub, and you when you go into add a repository, clone a repository, and then just paste in the URL that's in the description, and then that should be able to clone the entire repository. It should give you everything that's in there. which isn't the best way to be doing it. I should probably change that so it's a release thing, so that you can download different releases of the game. But I haven't done that yet. Oh, I didn't know you could do that. See? Look at that. Sorry, yeah, did you see what I did there? Just to... And if I went a bit quick or weird, I don't know. Event trigger. Ah. Huh. That's so good. Git can only clone to empty folders. So what you're doing there is when you go like this, you gotta create a different folder. So choose the path that you want to, like, where you want to actually store it. Basically, I think that's the little error you're getting. I got that before as well. It's confusing because it comes up here. And I think that's it. It just means that you got to clone the repository to an empty folder so that it has room to place the repository, basically, I think. So I just added a little test folder. That should be it, I think. That's all good, man. Well, like, I've been doing that whole thing this morning too, of just not understanding what I'm doing, so it's all good. Don't stress. Alright, so this is interesting, this event trigger. Also, I don't know what I actually want to do with it. I mean, I do. Like, I don't have sounds to play. I just sort of wanted to see how to do that. I don't know. I think I'm going to remove that for now and just know that it exists. And then, switch gears again to try and figure out how to create a package in GitHub here. So that yeah, so that, like, this one here is just a package. Maybe I need to zip up this folder. If this was a zipped folder, you could just download it, I think. What if I was to just go to here, this, that might take you a while. Unity is not a quick download. I think there's a few little steps for that one. I don't know, just a few extra things to download, I mean. How do I just compress a folder? Oh, right there. God damn! You must have decent internet. I don't. I don't know if you can tell. But I'm thinking, what if we copy paste that to here? And then zip it. Zipped. Where are you from? I was gonna say, are you from Australia or... I don't even remember. I feel like we might have had this conversation before, but I can't remember. Oh my god, I didn't need to rename it at all. Or even copy it. Idiot. But alright, you rebuild to protect builds here. I added that. Alright. Added zip. Commit to main. We might lose a little bit of internet while I push this. But I think because I zipped it, this is going to be like a million times quicker. That was probably really dumb to not zip it before. I didn't even think of that until right now. Meow! What are you doing, kitty cat? Come on, we jet me. Ugh. God, stretch. First time I've sat forward in my seat. Oh, from Chicago. Right. I think it was one of the other guys in one of my other streams that we were talking about. He's from Michigan, and I remember thinking, I was like, isn't that near Chicago? I don't know. But yeah, no, I think just American internet, just in general, is better. Australian internet is absolute trash. Like, straight up, there are developing nations that have better internet than us. Like, there are villages somewhere in the center of Africa with like 10 people in it that are somehow on fucking better Wi-Fi than me. It's like, you sons of bitches. I couldn't think of the right words to say, but it was the joke in my brain that I laughed at there was essentially I truly am the hardest hit in this world, or something like that. Oh man, oh no, yeah, that's how Australian internet is. It's either you get internet or you get, like, if I'm playing online games, it's either the game or Discord. Like, both isn't a thing. That's too much. That's too much internet draw. Like, in the same way that me streaming here, like, I can stream, but then as soon as I start uploading something, it's done. I'm done. I'm tapped out. I get one or the other. Someone made a dial-up joke one time, and honestly, not far off. In the same way that dial-up was like, fucking get off the internet, I need to make a phone call. Mine's literally like, stop streaming, I need to upload a video. It's really bad. It's really fucked. Yeah, I don't know about faster, but it wouldn't be much worse. It's not great. Maybe one day we'll get some decent internet in Australia. Honestly, annoyingly, one of the best option probably would be Starlink. But the dude running it's a bit of a fuckwit, so it's kind of hard to, like, buy his products and not be like, oh, you love that guy, don't you? And it's like, dude, shut the fuck up. So he's kind of put himself and everyone else in a weird position where it's like, you do have some good products, but just, I don't like you. Which is a fucking crazy thing. When has anyone ever given a fuck about the CEO of a company? Never. No one's ever, like, bought a Ford and been like, oh, fucking Henry Ford he's a shit cunt. I don't like his views on abortion or something, you know? It's crazy. Crazy. No one should give a fuck about him. He should just be a faceless void in the background that just makes a shitload of money and shuts the fuck up. I'm still here. Sorry, I walked away. Yes, we live in a very interesting world these days, don't we? But, it's crazy. But no, Starlink probably would be like a good internet for me to set, like, just because for Australia, the main constraint, the main reason we have shit internet is because we have really shit cables. Like, we just don't have, like, fiber optics anywhere. We're still running copper cable internet, basically. We're slowly, over the past, like, 25 years, or however long it's been, we have been, like, slowly replacing them. But the thing is, it's sort of like, imagine you have a hose, right? And you replace most of that hose with fucking something that's 10 times wider, 10 times, like, thicker. Like, you can move 10 times the amount of water through it. But then you like run it, like, the end of that hose is still, like, just the tiny little one, you know? Like, so it's only as good as the smallest point. So, like, even if you have fiber optic cable running across the entire fucking country, if it's copper to the house, then I'm running on copper speeds. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't matter how much. It's literally a chain. It's only as strong as its weakest link. You know, like, so no matter how much fucking fiber optic you run around the country, if it's still copper the last 10 meters, then I'm only getting copper speeds. You know, like, and then if I want to actually install fiber optic to the house, I gotta pay some motherfucker thousands of dollars to come and tear up my lawn to do it. You know, like, it's not a good setup. We really do just have terrible internet. It's a fight that's being fought for fucking years too. Like, it's not like a new issue. Good fun. I don't know who to blame for that one. It was probably John Howard. He fucked us all over. He's like our version of I reckon he's the closest thing we ever had to like Trump, where people loved him, like the media loved him, up to a certain point, but he did so many things that like actively fucked over the future of our country. Like, he straight up sold our electricity grid. Like, Australian government has zero control over the electricity in Australia. When people like bitch about electricity prices going up and stuff like that, it's because we fucking sold our electricity grid to private companies. So when people are just like, oh, the government's not making my power bill go down, it's like, yeah, they fucking can't. They sold the ability to 20 years ago. They now have zero, like, they can't do anything about it. No matter how good the government is, even if they wanted to lower electricity prices, it's up to the dude that owns the grid and sets the price. Like, crazy. Oh, the game works. You got it working? Fuck yeah. That's awesome. Now I do need to try and get that, oh, I got the zip folder up, don't I? Sorry, I've been chopping up. I've been chopping. So build this one right here. You should be able to download this. 0.1 zip. So how can I make a release out of that zip file? That's what I want to see. And then that should make that should really streamline that download. So you're not having to clone the repository, you're just downloading a zip file that has a build in it. Make sense? Makes sense to me. But yeah, sorry about randomly talking about politics. It's one of those things that's hard to avoid these days, isn't it? We were just doing a coding stream, Raki, and we were talking about internet, and then the fact that my internet shit naturally led into the government fucked us over, and that's why. Yeah. Anyway. Hang on, I'm still just chopping up. My bad. I didn't really announce this at all, or like explain what I was doing, but I was gonna have a Billy. Yeah. I should start rolling joints. I don't know, I feel like it'd be better. I should start being better about this sort of shit. Yeah, Rack, I should. I should start being a better smoker. Not a fucking menace that smokes way too much. And barely stops himself or slows himself down. Just sort of goes, fuck yeah! I'm not rich enough to be able to do that shit, you know? Yeah, no, I'm maybe one day I'll get some. It'll be after I get I'll blow up on YouTube, right? This will be the life trajectory, okay? I'm gonna blow up on YouTube, and then I'm gonna be like I'm gonna be the pothead guy that like does all the coding and gaming and shit like that, right? And then randomly out of nowhere, I'm gonna disappear for 6 months, and then I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna be a health guru. And I'm gonna be doing fucking workout videos. You're gonna be catching me in the gym. It's gonna be like skateboarding. This is all like 10 years from now. Or maybe like 5. Maybe, I don't know. It's after I get famous on YouTube, get rich, and then decide to get healthy. That's how this happens. That's my life trajectory. And honestly, I'd accept that. Bro, I haven't heard of fucking Corey Kenshin in ages. I remember watching that fucker's Happy Wheels videos. I feel like that was the I feel like I just watched his Happy Wheels videos a lot. That and he was funny. I did enjoy that guy. I think I watched him play a bit of Spider-Man and then was just like, I need to find someone that just like chills out a little bit more. It's a bit too much energy for me, like, for constantly watching videos, you know? Like my YouTube, my actual YouTube, oh, look, that is my YouTube today. But, like, my actual YouTube suggestions are, like, no, like, virtual fucking skateboarding, Yogscast, Squeaks, Corridor Crew, Queso, fuck yeah, Queso. Oh, that's it. This shit's so cool. Have you seen that? It's like fucking Wipeout meets skateboarding. I didn't think that anything would ever like tickle a part of my brain as much as this does. And that's just a crazy clickbait thing. The quote was funny. I'm pretty sure he said something about like, what's the fucking point of any of this anymore? But I'm a massive fucking nerd. Yeah, haven't you heard of Queso before? It's a fucking Japanese game show. I don't know how much I'm gonna be able to show, but it's a Japanese game show that's all about skateboarding. It's fucking insane. They're literally like setting up wipeout courses for
めっ
skateboarding.
ちゃ緊張してるんですけど、自分のスタイルで頑張りたいです。
最後に決めましょう。レジェンドと言っても過言ではありません。グレイソン・フレッチャーさん。
Yeah, Japan put their unique style on skateboarding like they do with everything, their own twist. We love you, Japan. Thanks for having us.
ファーストステージ盛り上がっていきましょう。
Come on, show a run. Look at the fucking look at the courses.
緑山ダウンヒル SE スピードに特化した全
It's like
長
season
400
3 or 4 too.
高
Like
低
they've
差
been doing
30
it
メ
for
ー
a
トル
few
のコー
years
スを
now.
一気に滑走しそのタイムを競う
That's a pretty
国内
simple
外
course. too.
14名のスケーターが挑み
Show a run. I want to see a run. Oh, good time.
行きましょう。まず最初がめちゃくちゃスピードがあって。
I could have done that.
ね、いい抑え込み。悪い着地でしたね今。
I couldn't have done that.
高い。いいですね。他にお客様も盛り上がっております。
I mean, yeah, I can pump some balls. That's easy. I can push. Yeah, I can do that.
追いプッシュしてますね。ガンガンいってますね。
I was gonna say I've seen this run. He does a little ollie over thing there.
おー、してアヒル避けていきます。さあ、ワッツ。おー、
This is still sped up.
前に
There we go.
40
I was gonna say bro's cooking.
さあラスト早いんじゃないか非常に早いラストおーナイスドリー
Maybe I can do that. Maybe. Give me a few goes and maybe I'll get that little fly out bit.
5 seconds?
Not with as much speed as he did. He
I
done
didn't
that
think
sick.
it was that much faster. Dude.
Let's go
Very.
That'd be so fun. Like the later courses too in the run. It's like that's. Yeah, look at the courses in the later rounds.
押したさあ S 字に入ってきます中盤に入ってきました時間はまだ19秒18秒あるさあ最後だどう収めるか
I want to go at that. Not that last bit. I could do probably everything but that last bit. That'd be me. Jamie Foy's a fucking good skater too. He's got a broken wrist, or at least a fractured wrist by the look of it. Okay, I better not keep showing it, but it is so sick. I fucking love this shit. It's so cool. It's just so cool. Oh yeah, that and fucking summoning salt. But like, I like the chill videos and shit like that, you know? And look, oh man, imagine having a go at that. I was always the kid that was just like, that'd watch like Wipeout and think this would be the sickest thing to ever, like, that'd be so fun to try. And then fucking, and then now this exists, like skateboarding and Wipeout together. It's basically, and then there's Biggest Dickus, which is iconic. Biggest Dickus. I love Monty Python too. I love nonsensical humor. That's the good shit. Horror game essays. I've never done that one. I have watched like 6-hour fucking videos of like all of the Mortal Kombat lore though. Like I'll smash through one of those, or like a God of War all cutscenes or something like that. I'm surprised one of the like these aren't like already watched. Like one of these. I probably have. But yeah, no, I love that sort of shit. Alright, let's I'm really losing the ability to actually for the game dev right now. We're not really doing a whole lot of that. But I do want to try and get a release of that zip. So build 0.1. It's a build. Yeah, I'm really good at just like doing random topics, aren't I? So is this what it wants? Like I can do that? I think that'll work, maybe. So I just uploaded that zip as a release. Maybe? Maybe that's the thing? Oh, apparently the tags are good names for... Okay, never mind. Well, I'll remember that for next time. Oh no, I can do that now. There we go. Alright, so I think we just gotta wait for that to... Oh yeah, I'm good with that sort of shit. Just fucking jumping from topic to topic, and I don't know. I guess it kind of works as a streamer, but also being able to string it all together is a hard thing to do as a streamer. I'm getting better at it. I have been getting a lot better. On my other channel, I stream literally every day, so which we've been doing quite a lot lately. I think over a month now, I've managed to stream every single day. Oh shit, also, I thought that was fucking chat for a second when I looked down at the other screen. And I was just like, oh no, they're not disappearing. But yeah, nah. The thing about, like, I guess it does keep engagement up. Like, it means it gives us plenty to talk about, because I can always think of something fucking else. But, the bit where I struggle with it is, editing. It's so goddamn annoying to try and edit through, like, ADHD thoughts. You know, like, when you're jumping from topic to topic, and it, like, it's so hard to ever weave a cohesive, like, just a decent edited story. Like, so often in my videos, I have to just be like, alright, and here I sort of just fell apart for an hour and a half. Here's the result. I've been noticing that a lot with some of the streams I've been doing lately with Satisfactory, where I sort of just go off on a tangent while doing something that is, like, necessary for the fucking video, and then I just, like, disappear into, like, conversation or just, like, bullshit, or take 20 minutes to just, like, place a building, and then I'm just like, What do I do? How do I put this into the video? I need the context, but also, what the fuck? Editing's hard. I definitely feel sorry for the day that I hire an editor and then have to make them watch all my shit. What do you want, Windjust? It's 2 p.m. Is it really time to feed you your dinner? You seem to think so. Yeah? Well, I may as well. I'm not doing a whole lot on stream, I'll be honest. I can quickly come and feed you while this uploads. Yeah. You're a little shit. You know that? You're really cute, but you're a little shit. You might have a little girlfriend coming to stay with us soon. Capella needs to stay away from her brothers at the moment, since they haven't been desexed yet. Mum reckons her brothers are getting a bit horny, and we need to get them the fuck away from her. At least until they all get desexed. Yeah, so she might have to come and stay with us for a little bit since you're desexed. And we don't have to worry about you making any little rackies. We definitely don't want that. Though you would make some pretty cute fucking kittens, wouldn't you? You're a handsome man. Yeah. Too bad. You got no balls. Haha! No balls! I'll give you some dinner though. You can have dinner instead of your balls. There you go, buddy. Just a little bit. All done. Gotta hang on. Just wiping up the knife that I used to scoop the food out. There we go. Beautiful. Yeah, no, I've done that a few times when you just like skip halfway into a VOD of your own, one of your own VODs, and you're just like, what the fuck was I talking about here? Oh man, streaming is very fun. I do really enjoy this, even to like small audiences. Like it's just me and you here at the moment. Like we've had a few people drop in here and there. Fox has almost certainly gone to bed. You're probably up way too late. What time is it for you? It'd be like fucking 3 in the morning. Oh shit, I had a message earlier. I didn't notice that. Okay, no, that's all good. It wasn't a message from anyone important. I mean, it wasn't unimportant, but it wasn't desperate either. What was I doing? I picked up my phone for something. Oh shit. Not bad. I thought it'd be a bit later. What are me world clots looking like? Clots. Oh yeah, it is a lot earlier than I thought it was. 12 p.m. in New York, 9 p.m. in LA. And 5 a.m. in London. And 4 a.m. in Greenwich. Right? Greenwich is where Universal Coordinated Time starts, right? I think so. All I seen was UTC, and I was like, that's Greenwich, isn't it? I think so. Is that just like obscure knowledge that I have? UTC Greenwich Mean Time. Yeah, no, my sleep schedule at the moment's terrible. I think I went to bed about 2 a.m. last night. I know what time it is, but where is it? Where is UTC time zone? Greenwich. Told ya. Fuck, I'm smart. Hell yeah. I just don't know how to use Google. I'm not very good at Googling things. That is pretty cool though. That's one of my favorite things about just about streaming is just the random time zones. Like obviously it's the only time in my life that time zones have ever really been impactful. I think the last time that I've ever had to think about them is when I was a little kid. My dad went overseas when he was learning how to push dints. He was chasing hailstorms and making a name for himself and earning enough money to like sort of make a business back home. He doesn't have to do that these days because he now that the business is established, he's made he gets way more than enough local business to pretty well cover the books and have a few employees. One of them being me, kind of at the moment. But yeah, no, I haven't had to actually think about time zones since he went traveling, and I would have been like 10, 11 at the time. Literally, when giving him a call. I think that was actually one of the reasons I got a phone when I was young. It was specifically because so Dad could give me a call, and then like not have to wake Mum up. Like so he could just like straight up call my phone and wake me up in the middle of the night or whatever. It was something like that. That and I got a phone when I was allowed to. When the rule lifted that I was allowed to ride my bike beyond the end of the street. When I started driving, actually no, I think it happened probably a couple weeks after I got in trouble for not coming home before the lights come on. I got in trouble one time because I went over to a friend's place and he had Minecraft on the big screen. First time in my life I'd ever seen anyone run a HDMI cord to their TV. Motherfucker was playing Minecraft on his TV. I was about 12, 11. I was young. That was the coolest shit I'd ever fucking seen. It was the coolest shit on the goddamn planet. I didn't leave his house before dark. At some point after like staring slack-jawed at this fucking screen for hours, I realized it was nighttime and was like, fuck, I gotta go home, and jumped on my push bike and started like pedaling my ass off. And then I got there and then Dad's like, where the fuck are you been? I'm like, I was at Tristan's house, we were playing Minecraft, it was fucking sick. Fast forward to now, I literally run my whole stream setup through my TV. Like I literally lived that. But at the time, it was the coolest shit I'd ever seen, and I didn't want to leave, and I got in trouble for staying way too long. Yeah. I think that was one of the few times that I didn't get home on time, though. I was generally pretty good with it. I wasn't an asshole kid. Like, I had a leash. Like, I had a longer leash than I should have had as, like, for a kid that age. So the fact that I had that privilege, I was sort of, like, I didn't abuse it too much. You know, like... You know, I don't think I didn't pull things apart unless I straight up just asked to. Like, my parents would often let me do shit like that. So if I was like, oh, Dad, can I pull this whippersnipper apart? He'd be like, hey, I don't give a fuck. Like, we had a whole shed with, like, 6 different old, like, whippersnipper, and whippersnipper is a very Australian term. Brush cutter, hedge trimmer, whatever you'd call it. Fucking, we had, like, a bunch of those old motors and, like, chainsaw engines lying around. And I used to fuck around with those, getting them working again, like, which was basically just pulling the carby off, cleaning it, trying to, like, re-gasket everything and trying to get it a little bit more clean and sorted out, and then putting it back together and hoping it ran. That was all I did. Like, I didn't have much experience. But, I was quite an outdoor child as a kid. Yeah, see, like, I just ask and I'd go. Like, my parents were never, like, were never strict. They never stopped us from doing anything. They just, I don't know, they just didn't... Like, my parents were always like, alright, you're probably gonna go out to parties and you're probably gonna do drugs. The only thing I ask is that you do it safely. Don't do it with, like, if you're gonna try a drug, do a little bit, see how it feels. Don't just start scoffing it down, you know? Like, if you want a little bit more, come back later. Come back in a few hours. Like, never do, like, my family were always, like, very chill with that sort of shit. Like, my dad was a pothead. So, like, he was sort of the opinion, like, I was terrible at school. I got suspended every week at school. Like, they straight up sent me home every fucking week. I was really, really bad at school. I think my problem was mainly with authority figures. I fucking hated teachers. Like, it was very rare that I got along with a teacher. I got along with a few of them. I got along with my vice principal really well. Actually, both of my vice principals. Probably because I spent so much time in their office that we just became friends. we just hung out. But you know, I was a good kid for my parents. Like, I never really caused trouble for them. Yeah. Yeah, that's what my dad would do too. My dad would just laugh at me if I was trying to sneak out and I fell out my window and, like, hurt myself. He'd just be like, ha, you fucking dickhead. Next time, just try the front door. I didn't give a fuck. We were always pretty good with shit like that. School, yeah, like I said, school I was real bad with. I remember so often I just, like, something had happened, and before I even got kicked out, like, before I even fucking, like, the teacher even said that I was going home for the day, I'd just call him and be like, alright, I'm coming home. I got suspended again, and Dad would be like, alright, don't go home, come to work, walk to work. So instead of walking all the way home, I'd have to walk twice as far to get over to the shop, and then I'd spend the rest of the day sanding kitchens. So, which is what I go and do now. Sand kitchens. But yeah. Oh, look at that. On a different topic, our build's finally uploaded. The first real build. Publish release. Sick. So now you should be able to download that. Bam! Oh, it just downloads. Look at that shit. There it is. If you want to play the game, as easy as bitch to download. As easy as bitch? I don't know why I said that. I think I looked down and read something on one of your messages. Trying to get caught sneak into a friend's class. I don't think I was ever really that bad. I don't know. I don't know what I really did with teachers. I can't remember, like, any examples. The feeling... The best way I've ever been able to explain the feeling of school for me was I went to Richmond River High School too. Like, look at this fucking place. Also the fact that it burnt down the other night. But fucking look at this place. Look, oh, not the new place, the old place. This is the new place. But there, look. The fucking fence around this place, bro. Look at it. Look at it there. It felt like a fucking mental institution. All these gates were locked. Like, I fucking hated it. Like, the feeling of being stuck there was like a feeling of claustrophobia. Like, I genuinely hated the feeling of being stuck. So, yeah, no, I hated school. So I remember getting, like, and when I feel claustrophobic, I get angry. So, like, I just be mad. For no reason, all the fucking time. Like, I just hated being at school. Right, I remember punching a wall one time. I punched it the first time, hit a stud. Punched it a second time, hit a stud. Punched it a third time. Like, I wanted to get my fist through the wall. I punched that shit 3 times to make sure I put my hand through the wall. My hand was so fucking sore. It was a cool school. It wasn't a bad school. Before I went to that, like, I just hated the feeling of being stuck. That was my thing. Before I went to there, I got kicked out of this one, Evans River High School. I got kicked out of it before I even fucking... I didn't last here at all. It was a... Look how much nicer of a school that one is. Like, it's on the beach. Like... I got asked to leave because I'd just do the thing. Hang on, the fence around this school was like 2 feet tall. Show me the actual school. Not news, maps. But the fence around this place is like, it's a massive fucking school, but the fence around it is like 2 feet tall. I'd just step over it and then leave every day. I remember me and my friend Jai were running a fucking grift where we'd get to school, like the bus would come down here. Alright, hang on, where am I? Where's the beach from here? Wait, where are we at? Are we in the right spot? Yeah, no, this is a different, wrong one. Wrong high school. This is in fucking Blacktown. We're all the way up here. Not that way, not that far up. This way, somewhere. Here. Ballina, Evans. I was gonna say, none of those streets made sense. Alright, so we come in here, alright? No. We come in here. We go all the way along here, and it should be right here, right? Yep. Look at me remembering the town. Alright, drop me down. Put me in, chief. Alright, so this is the school. Right here. But look at that fence. I'd just fucking hop that fence. That didn't take me much to get out of that school. We'd all hop the fence. So, like, this is the bus bay right here, right? So every morning, the bus would come down here, we'd pull up here, and then fucking, me and my friend Jai, immediately we would get off, we would run behind the bus, across the street, around through here, and then down this road. Oh, you can't see. But down that road is the shopping center. So we'd run all the way down to the shopping center, buy a bunch of warm fizzy drinks, or like sodas, or whatever you'd fucking call them in America. And then we'd come back to school. We'd buy a whole 6-pack for like $4. And we'd come back to school and sell them for like $2.50 each. Like, and man, we made so much money doing that. But that was one of the many reasons that I got asked to leave. Mainly because I just kept leaving. I just kept... Like, anytime I'd have a bad day, or I'd be like, fuck this, I'm out, I'd just hop this fence, and then, like... This is where I am, right? That's the school. This is fucking... the beach. Like... Dude... This is where I'd end up. I'd go to fucking IGA, over here somewhere, I'd buy a full hot chicken, and then I'd walk all the way down through the caravan park here, and then I'd just like sit on the beach along here somewhere and eat my chicken and hang out, and then go to the skate park, which is right here. There it is. Come on. A little bit further. There it is. Not a bad little skate park either, but it's good fun. See, like, we didn't have cars. Like, rarely in high school does anyone have a car. Like, we finish high school at 18, we get our license at 16, 17. We do our L's at 16. We generally have a license, a car that we can just drive by ourselves. at 17. But for our L's, our learner permits, we have to have a fully licensed driver in the car with us. And if we get pulled over, then yeah, like it's a bitch. We have to do 120 hours of fucking guided driving, basically. It's a real bitch. Me and my dad forged most of mine because I lived in fucking Lismore at the time and went to Richmond River. It was like a 5-minute trip. Even if I drove every single day, I didn't make up the 120 hours that were needed to actually get my license. So we just forged most of them. Like, Dad'd do trips to Ballina every now and then, and he'd just write that down as if I did it. But yeah, Evans Head is cool. I remember one time going to this park. I was standing up on this roll-in. I looked down, and my name was written on this fucking park, right? That ramp right there. And I was like, bitch, I know exactly who fucking did this. Yeah, or like, I don't know, like, our town like this, Evans is so small that you can skate from one side to the other. That and the road is like smooth as shit. Like, you can skateboard on hard wheels on this road. Like, it's so nice. And it's all through town. Like, this is the main street. Actually, this is not the main street, but that's probably like the worst road in the entire town. Like, over here is the actual main street, probably about here, right? Did I go an intersection too far? Nope, fucking nailed it. So this is the main street. This is like where all the good shit happens in Evans. This is like where the IGA is just over here. That's where I'd go and get my fizzy drinks to go and sell. Chill FM was just over here. That was like the youth group that we used to go and hang out at. I mean, this is the only town that has decent roads. The only town that has decent roads around here. Like, the roads in Lismore, the roads in Korakai, the roads in Woodburn, everywhere else fucking terrible. But in this town, for whatever reason, the whole goddamn place is skatable. And then the beach is just on the other side of those trees. There's a caravan park, which is like all of this. And then there's just the beach. Plus, you got the river that goes all the way up and around as well. The river's fucking awesome. We used to jump off this bridge up here. It's only a tiny little bridge. So it was just like the easiest bridge to jump off. That and the water was always so clear. I loot it. What a sick spot. Why would we want to go to school? Why would I stay within those shitty little fences when all of this is like right around me? Fishing prohibited. Fuck your sign. I can't read. Oh man. This is just a small town too. Like, it's just like a small little fishing town, basically. Like, it sort of, and because of the caravan park, it turned into a tourism town. But it's a tiny little town. That's it. That's the entire town right there. It's like fucking 20 streets. Ah, man. Doxing myself a little bit, but this isn't anywhere near where I'm actually at now. I mean, it's close enough. I could get there within like an hour. Oh, fucking hell. At some point there, I meant to go get a drink. Hang on. Oh, goddamn. I want to keep streaming, but I don't really feel like doing more game dev, honestly. I'm gonna be honest. I felt like I've used enough brain power today, just to getting that GitHub repository set up. Like, that was learning all new things that I've never had to do before, and that is exhausting. Nah, it's all good. I'm at a point where, like, I don't give a fuck if you can come and I'll tell you my exact address. If you walk here, I'd be careful. There's a lot of dogs around that don't give a fuck who you are. I'd be careful. I probably wouldn't advise it. So it's like, even if you did know where I live, A, it's way too much of a pain in the ass to get here. And then even if B, once you got here, it'd be really pointless. And then even if you got past the dogs, which you'd be able to get past one of the dogs, one of them would bite you to it would fucking tear shreds off you. The other one would act like it's going to tear shreds off you, and then as soon as you took a step towards it, it'd run away because it's a little bitch. She's not very brave, our big dog. That was the dog I took to the vet the other night because she got super fucking high. That was a bitch too. That was a stressful last night. I had to drive all the way into Lismore. Fucking flying in me car. It's the fastest trip I've ever done. Where is Lismore? It's like over here somewhere. East Wardell. Baggetville. Wardell. We've gone too far, haven't we? Plimco? Where the fuck's Plimco? I haven't been here. Oh, we're probably too far. Hang on. I don't know where I'm going. What thing scared the absolute shit out of you? Oh, the fucking pit bull. I don't blame you. Pit bulls are a bit freaky, especially when they start fucking running at you. It's one of the worst things about being a delivery guy. Broady, Woodburn, Cumberland, Ballina. No, we've gone too far north now. Oh, Lismore's over here. Fuck. Told you we were too far east. God. I can't remember where I was at. Look, there's Richmond River. But fucking the other night, I was coming in here. So this is the way I was coming, fanging into this way through town. This is all 80 zone all through here. I was bloody cruising. My poor little 4-cylinder was fanging it around all these little roads. Look, that was me. I went flying through here. Fucking vroom. And then just up here, right on this corner up here, some motherfucker, like, coming into this. Look, that's 40 zone right there. That means slow the fuck down. And someone was right in front of me, going the speed limit, like an idiot. And I had a dying dog in the back seat, or at least I thought it was dying. So I was fucking, beep, 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 get the fuck out of my road. And then I think it was just up around the corner here. Just probably about here. Whoop. Where I finally got around him and went fucking up through there, around the school, and then all the way through town. It was good fun. It was it did feel weird coming along here at night, where it's like, it's meant to be like a 50k zone, where and I was not doing 50k. It was, yeah. That was a scary night. Luckily, she's alright. The dumb dog is fine. She was just super high, apparently, which blows my mind. Oh, also check this out. This Cynthia Wilson Drive right here. That's the skateboarding hill. You get down right up the top up here. Alright, right up there. And then you fucking bomb it all the way down. You hit this concrete all the way, fucking right down the hill. Look at it. Ah, what a fucking road. Go back. The only thing is you gotta be careful, I think halfway down here, the concrete sort of pivots a little bit. You gotta be watching it. You gotta be ready for it. This is the hill we all see right there. This is the hill we all bomb down. Right there. The concrete dips left, dips right, and you gotta be ready for it. If you're going too fast right there, that's where you die. But that's a good one. That one. That's the other one. I remember doing was fucking Ballina Road. I don't highlight it. Unhighlight. How do I select none? Son of a bitch. How did I even do that? There. Just trying to think of how I can select something else. God damn it. You son of a bitch. Where is it? Ballina Road. Should be that one there, I think. Me and my best mate Jess. So that road there is a highway that goes all the way from up here. Well, it actually goes further. It goes from all the way up here. This is sort of like the highest point of it. This corner right here. One time as a kid, my dad and Jess's dad both lived together at the time. This is how me and Jesse became best friends. We were always best mates. But we got... Fuck, I want to get rid of this fucking highlight shit first. How do I get rid of that? Why is it highlighted? Stop being highlighted. How do I unhighlight? God, I hate this. I hate this. Why are you highlighted? There we go. I fixed it. Hopefully. There we go. Okay. How did I even end up with that highlighted? That was so fucking weird. But alright. So right up here, there is a service station. Or a servo, or whatever you want to call it. I think I just went past it. Right there. So this guy right here. Me, Dad, Dan, and Jess are all out one day. Just sort of hanging out in the car. And then, I don't know what we were doing. We had the bikes in the back of the car though. And then Dad and Dan, we come up to this fucking servo here. They pull in and they're like, oh boys, you should get your bikes out and pump up the tires. Just make sure that the tires are good, you know? So, you know, we're in there, fucking Dad and Dan go into the shop for real quick. We're out here, we're probably like taking the bikes over to where the air compressor is or whatever to get our tires pumped up. And while we're over here, Dad and Dan just drive the fuck off. They just leave. To be fair, this is one side of Lismore. We lived over this side of Lismore at the time. So, they just ditched us at the... They just fucking ditched us. But this whole hill, this whole thing is downhill. Everywhere from here is all downhill. So we come flying along here on our bikes. We were racing down there. Fucking down to the roundabout. Fucking heading this way. I don't even remember. I remember going, it was about here, I think. Somewhere around here. Is it in the right spot? Yeah, coming down this road here. We were on the other side. But fucking, we were going so quick down here, we were beating the cars. We were riding so fast. It was so fun. Neither of us had helmets on. Nothing like that. But it was so good. The whole way down this street. All the way fucking... It's long. I don't think it flattens out until... Keller Street? No. This is still all going downhill here. All there. All around here. I think it flattens out at the bottom of this hill, sort of around here. Yeah. It's just all uphill, all that way. And we come flying down there on push bikes. It was good fun. We had to keep stopping. Because, like, we do a section, like, we do from, like, here to here. And then one of us, like, starts to pull ahead. One of us, like, starts to win. So we'd slow down. Like, one of us would wait. And then we'd start again when we're at even. And then we'd fucking... Ah, man, it was so good. It was so good. I love riding bikes. Though the thing with Jess specifically is he was really bad at these fucking things right here. Curbs, gutters, whatever you want to call them from whatever country you're from. He was really fucking bad at picking up his back wheel on a push bike. He'd put the front wheel up and then fucking bang! Back wheel straight into the gutter. The amount of times that we'd be just riding along and then I'd turn around to say something to him and then he was just gone and then I'd turn around, ride all the way back, and he's just walking along the footpath, pushing his bike with a fucking flat back tire. It was so bad. He was so fucking bad at lifting his back wheel up. I don't think he ever quite figured out how to bunny hop. But, good shit. Speaking of good shit, I don't know if we can see it on the map. Again, another subject change. But I think around here somewhere, we're getting a new skate park. Oh, no, that's the corner of the square. I was an intersection off. I need to go that way. Right here. They're building a big ass skate park. It's gonna be fucking insane. Look at this. Lisboa skate park. Oh, dude. Jess never ate shit. He just, like, he never learnt how to pick the back wheel up. Like, he just always hit it. Like, he never learnt. But look at this shit. God, it's a terrible render. Ever heard of fucking high quality? But look at that. Full fucking, like, SLS level skate park. We've got everything there. You got like a half pipe in the background. They've just been making this big ass ring. I don't even know. I guess that's like a euro into quarter pipe. I guess you'd barely even treat that as a quarter pipe. It'd be like a giant bank. That'll be sick. I can't wait to do that. My whole thing is jumping off ledges. I love it. I can't wait to fuck around here. Oh, it's gonna be so sick. I'm excited to, like, just play around on the boxes as well. Also, is that a doggo from Satisfactory? A little orange doggo right there. Holy fuck, I didn't even notice the bowl. Check out the bowl. Holy shit. No fucking way am I going to be able to skate that. I'm not a bowl skater. Maybe I'll become one. Maybe I'll become a bowl skater. That's probably easy, right? Skateboarding's easy. I've literally never had a problem with it. It's just everything easy. But, anyway. Well, I think this has been a pretty fucking successful stream. There's been a whole lot of shit talking and a lot of not really doing anything. But the bits that we did get done were pretty good. As in, the game's now downloadable. Anyone can play it if they want to. There's not much point in playing it, but at least now we have the infrastructure to continue adding to it. Which is good. That, and if I need to test it on other people's computers, this is how we do it. Yeah, it was productive until the last bit, which has been like the last hour. So like a good, at least a third of the stream was just talking shit. That's alright. That's alright. It's always good to have a little bit of a shit talking fun. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what else I want to do. I don't think I have too much more planned. I need to do some editing. If we have a look at my fucking... I've got a few things to edit. I want to do not a tutorial. I want to do a tour of my Satisfactory world. I wrote a little script for it last night and sort of got it planned out a little bit. But I got to do this. Satisfactory episode 12. I've been slowly getting through this. It's been a lot. How much is all this together? 24 hours and 54 minutes and 53 seconds. So just basically 25 hours worth of footage. Yeah, so that's definitely something I need to do, is edit this. But I don't want to, it's hard. Editing is hard. That's where I'm up to. I need to go through all of this footage still. Oh, that's only stream 5. I still have like another 10 hours. Still have another like 11 hours or something like that of editing. It'll be that. Goddamn. Turns out putting a 7-hour clip on a timeline takes a second. That plus another 2-hour one. I got about 13 hours worth of editing to do. God damn. That's not fun. And that's just narrowing down like just the bits. Raw streams and taking it to a point where I'm like, okay, this is footage I can use for a video. All of these, like, I'm just trying to like sort it out into like shit, you know? So like intro, oil processing, polymer to rubber. So like that's, and then I can go through and take this footage and write a script over the top of it to actually explain what I'm doing in a lot of it. So then I can sort of double back from like explaining what I'm doing to like showing a bit of how I did it, and then explaining the next bit, and then showing a bit of it, and then explaining. But there's a lot. This is going to be a mega episode. But this is how I want to start editing satisfactory videos again. I want to start doing them better. You know? This, when it's done, should be a pretty fucking high quality video. Hopefully. Hopefully. Fuck, I hope so. Because it's a lot of time. So what do you think, Crusader? You want to be my editor? I can't pay you at all. I'm kidding. I say that with Fox all the time too. And Jess, my mate, I keep telling him, I keep asking if he wants to be my my unpaid editor. I don't blame you. And plus, like, it's so much easier for me to go through it too, because I actually did the thing. So like, I remember doing it, meaning that I don't have to watch every single second of it. I can skip over a lot of it just because I remember that, oh, nothing happened here. You know, like, or I went off and did this thing here, and like, I don't need any of that for the video or something like that. So like, it is easier, I guess, to edit it myself, but you know, there's a limited amount of time in the day. But yeah. Alrighty then, well, I probably should call it. Start doing something. I think I might go over for a quick shower. I didn't have a shower last night, lazy motherfucker, aren't I? But go over and have a quick shower and come back and see what I can get done. But yeah, there we go. The game is downloadable, free to download, free to play, free to upload. God, everything's good, isn't it? Hopefully no one breaks all this, because I set some of the settings wrong and I've made it public or something like that. I don't know. I'm just gonna hope we're good. But yeah, righto man, you have a good one. And I'll catch up with you, well, either later in the week or... Oh yeah, we do have a community Discord. Hang on, I'll get you a link. You should be able to do ! Discord, although I don't know if it'll work. That should work, right? Right? Come on, Stream Elements. I don't think Stream Elements is working. Well, that's cringy. Why is Stream Elements not working? Probably do that in a different tab. Why you do this? Also, it uses so much fucking internet. It probably is just because I'm like, I switched over from a different account. That one. The bot is in your chat. See, I'm live. You know that I'm live. You recognize that much. Well, are these actually... Oh, wait, no. I think these are actually ones. Not just test ones. Ha! Nice. Look at me getting... Shit. Wait, hang on. Do I have modules turned on? I thought I had that turned on. Yeah, okay, turn that on. Not timers, sorry. Chat commands. Should be here. Custom commands? Yeah, Discord, right here. Try again. Why is it not connecting? It recognizes that I'm live, but it's not connecting. Weird. I'm gonna say, am I just like on the wrong channel? No, I'm on the right channel. That's weird. I don't know. It's just been a bit of a dick by the look of it. I guess it didn't connect very well this stream. For some reason. Who the fuck knows why? No idea. Like, Stream Elements is also in my OBS. Like... It's all here. So, it should be working, but it's not. Oh well. Oh well, shit happens. Hang on, I'll just get you a Discord link. I'll do it the proper way. I forgot that's what we were trying to do there, and then realized that it wasn't working. 2 seconds, Discord's got to update, because of course it does. There it is. It's always something to update in Discord, isn't there? God, I'm having another Billy. I really shouldn't, but we actually have good weed at the moment, and it's fucking really good. I like it. Probably doesn't help with the game dev, but you know. All right. Invite people. Copy. You just copied that, didn't you? If I paste this right now, that's what it copied, isn't it? You son of a bitch. It did. What the fuck's the point of that? You suck so much. Fuck. Hang on. I need to do it on my phone. My phone works. Hidden, use copy button. Thanks, Discord, you fucking twat monkey. I don't know how that's slipped into my vocabulary lately. I don't know where it comes from. I don't even really know what it means. Sounds funny though. Alright, I'm coming into the stream on a different account. On the other account that we were looking at before. So, only slightly doxing myself. Oh, sorry. No, that's wrong live stream. That's Charlie's live. Where the fuck is it? Am I live still? There it is. One person watching. There it is. Son of a bitch. Wait, that probably didn't even work because I don't have permission. It didn't work, did it? Wait, no, it should work because Stream Elements isn't working, so link protection shouldn't be on. Also, my internet's like just weirdly dying. I think that was weird. I saw your message, Twat Monkey, come up on screen. And then it didn't come up on the chat over in the side there. And then mine hasn't come up at all. What are you doing? What's going on here? Weird shit. I know, it is being weird today. I don't like it. And I'll just try and say hi. Hi? Oh, of course. Put my full name there, why don't you? Oh well. So maybe I do have link protection on. Son of a bitch. Alright, hang on. Let me sign in on a different account. On the same phone, different account. It's alright. I feel like doxing myself with my full name really doesn't change a whole lot. Considering that, my first name is Kai, K-H-I. Like, I'm really not hidden. Like, you just type in Kai, K-H-I on Facebook, and it's just like me. It's me and no one else. So, yeah. Oh shit, how do I... Fucking hell. This is actually harder than I thought. So now that I'm on a different account, I don't know how to get to my stream. Yeah, nah, it's alright. Just my actual name isn't really that hidden. I wasn't ever gonna try and hide it. Passwords and shit like that, obviously a different thing. But, you know, most people do have their full name out there. It's not exactly a, you know, a thing that most people have hidden, so... Doesn't bother me too much. Alright, how do I get... Give me a second, I'm gonna figure this out. I can't really restart Stream Elements without Oh my god. I'm just fully mind blanking on shit like this, hey? Like, there is probably a really simple way to do this. I'm just mind blanking on it. Alright, give me... I'm gonna paste the link into a random Google Doc. On my phone, and then copy it out of that Google Doc on my computer. And then I can paste it into the stream. Okay, there we go. This is the dumbest, most convoluted way to do this, but it's gonna work, alright? And I'm gonna do this probably on a different screen just cause. Just cause. Alright, I figured it out now. It's not gonna take long. That was dumb. I sort of just had a bit of a mind blank on how things worked. Okay, I should be allowed to post a link in my own chat. There we go. Did that one come up for you? Mhm. That's possible. I didn't consider that. Disable streamer mode. You're right. You're right. That was it. But also, you know, there's 2 invite links now. God damn it, I never knew that. I could have Googled it. Like, it was one of those things where, like, the problem wasn't hard to fix like that. I probably could have just been like, why can't I copy link? Like, God. There it is. But yeah, I feel like now that we're, I might have to get Nick onto making a couple more little channels in there just for, like, bitching about the game or something now that it's actually, people can download it and play it. Not that I don't think people are really going to find it too much unless they come to a video. But, yeah. I don't know. Maybe I'll make like a little video like, do you want to play my shitty game? Do you want to come and tell me how bad I am at game development? Well, here it is. Here's the link. Man, maybe. Do you want to break my GitHub repository? Here's the link. We'll see how it goes. I don't know. I don't have really any plans. I just sort of wanted to get that done because I thought it'd be cool to do it. Well, do I got the thing for you? What do you got for me? And I'm having a quick Billy as well. I didn't have that one from before. Oh, yeah, I'm with you. Well, do I have the thing for you? Do I have a shitty game that you can play? I'm with you now. And you're not wrong. That is cool though. I don't know, maybe I will make like a little short out of it or something. Where people can just... I'll give a link to go and play it for no reason. I don't know. Like at this point, there's no real like need to, there's no real like desire to play it, you know what I mean? Like there's nothing about the game that's just like, ooh, I want to play that, that looks cool. It's literally just like a incredibly work in progress. Yeah, very much in the work in progress stage. But it's cool though. It's cool that we can actually just have it. Yeah, no, that's what I was saying. I should probably do like a feedback channel in the in the Discord, just for like people complaining about like bugs and random shit in the game. At this point, there's not too much to test. The only thing that I would really like you to test is the camera. Like, how does it feel moving the camera around? Does it feel normal? Like, there's no... I don't have any sensitivity settings yet. But I think it feels alright. It doesn't feel too weird or off. God damn, it's not liking the build here. Not the build, but just like loading the game. And yeah, no, I feel like the controller feels alright. I want to try and fix the jitteriness at like at low speeds like that. know. I think just as we go, I think I just want to add power-ups and shit like that. I don't know really what else I can add to it. The sort of the actual game plan for it looks kind of like this at the moment. Oops. I was going to open that in a new tab, but that wasn't a necessary tab to keep open. That was me copy-pasting the Discord link. But that's sort of what the game plan looks like there. Possible ideas, polish, bugs, core mechanics, and then upgrades we can do to it. God, that's bright. Why is this so bright? Do we have a dark mode here? Where? Jesus. Let me guess, dark mode's like paid? You have to pay to not burn your eyes out. Alright? Yeah, I thought about a melee, like sort of like a hit. I don't know. So like the thought I was having with those ones was and I'm also still kind of half looking for dark mode. Okay, I don't think it's here. But yeah, so like the idea I was sort of kind of having for for like melee or however that might work. I don't know, maybe we could do like a second weapon that's like a sword. And like a sword with a bunch of different upgrades that go with that. But that's a lot of work as well. It wouldn't be bad to do just like a similar to like Grand Theft Auto's mechanics, where if you have a gun in your hand and you try and shoot right next to a player, like next to an enemy, it just like clocks them. You know, just pistol whips them, which is somehow a one-hit kill. Yeah, like sort of a buttstock hit, yeah. Yeah, something like that would do. Though, we'd be getting it from here. I don't actually make my... I mean, I'm sure you'd know about this website, being a 3D animator and stuff like that. You'd know exactly what this does. I hate that that makes you log in every goddamn time. God damn, just keep me logged in. Okay, it was probably months ago that I was on this, not gonna lie. Come on, yes. We've been through this dance before. Why did we... God. Here it is. I swear to God, if you load my character... Oh no, it'll only load crypto. That's straight up where I got this character. Like this model, this character model is crypto. It's this guy. Where is he? Where is he? No? Oh no, it's not crypto. It's Alien Soldier. It was crypto. I changed it because crypto was weird. But this is literally the character model we're using at the moment. Except I reskinned it. So instead of being orange, I made it green. He has green highlights, our boy. To match the gun. We do need to replace that one day with our own actual model. That will definitely be something we do. I'm pretty sure that's on the to-do list here. Have I put that somewhere? I've got to have put that somewhere here. done that. Command prompt. Haha. I already did that. Menu sounds was what we were gonna work on. Upgrade the upgrade menu. I did that. Did I not? Yeah. Oh yeah, right there. Redesign player to be our own. That'd be cool. Just have someone to help me make a couple animations. Originally I had when I first made this game, so like this whole project is rebuilding my first game. And originally the guy that helped me build it was Angus, who actually that's another thing we can put on the GitHub is the original game. But he did all the modeling and the shit like that. So he made our enemy, our actual, where is he? Prefabs, enemies, our enemy foot soldier here. This was done by the guy that helped me build the original game. And as you can see, textured in Substance Painter. God, how sexy is Substance Painter? Looks so good. Except the gun. The gun I just straight up, its UV doesn't match. I've just put the enemy material on the gun. So the UVs are completely broken. But you can't tell. It barely matters. Substance Painter is the best. I think I will actually get a subscription when we start to actually build out this map. So this map itself that I've got, we have as a file, but it basically just needs to be refined. It just needs to be upgraded. It needs to be finished. And I sort of set it up in a way where I can do that shop by shop. So assets, no, not assets, desktop, Unity, no. Blender, projects. Rebuilt to protect. Ah, here it is. Alright. So this is all of the blend files that we have. So we got the vehicles, we got the square, we got the assault rifle, we got the enemies somewhere here. But the square, not that one, that one. Yeah, don't worry. When I started, I used the real version, but on their website, when you would, if you were to get an education license, they asked you to upload an image that sort of referenced a fucking, that's something in your education. So like say, like I was going to TAFE at the time, and the ideal would have been to like take a picture of my TAFE ID and like post that. What they didn't tell you in that, on where you submit it, you could post anything. So we would just like attach any PNG to this thing and then just send it off and you would get your educational license for the next 6 months or whatever. So that was how everyone in my course actually got Substance Painter. We just fucking applied for the educational license and then just uploaded a random PNG to the evidence folder. And it just never got checked. What's the first person mode? Control Shift Space? Nope. Alt Space? No. What's the button that takes you into like the first person so you can run around? I can't remember. I always forget this. Blender first person controller. No. Just Yeah, the fly walk navigation. Shift tilde. I think you might be right. That's it. That's what I was looking for. I wanted to move around with WASD. But yeah, this is sort of what we've been working on. And so all I want to do is just make it more decrepit and broken. So like this doesn't exist in the current one. So maybe we need to start doing some just 3D modeling days. Where all we do is just spend hours spend hours bloody setting up these. Like and actually building out more of the place. Oh, spacebar doesn't go up. E goes up. Spacebar sort of like pushes you forward. Huh. But yeah, something like that I think we need to do. Alrighty then. Oh no, hang on. Before we go, I do want to get that one other thing set up. So, I want to take the original that we have, which I think is somewhere, desktop. Where are we looking? RTP builds. No, those are the old ones. Unity. No. YouTube. Remaking build to protect. No. Maybe I don't have it. I think it might actually be on a different hard drive. Huh. Really? I don't have the original game on here, hey? Crazy. Alright, well maybe that's something I'll just have to do off stream then. Shouldn't be too hard. It'd just be switching my hard drive over and then just uploading it to the thing as a separate release. But that should be good. Righto, man. Thanks for dropping in. Thanks for hanging out. It's been fun. Always nice to just talk shit and do a little bit of work on the game, but mostly just talk shit. As much as I can... Yeah. I can't really say that we did a whole lot on the game today. But, you know, that was still pretty good. I mean, we can say we did, this much. What did we do? We, I don't know, like... I think we just moved, like, windows around like that in Unity. I think that's mostly what this is saying. But, right. Posted a build. That's all I did here. Commit to main. That's just local, that one. But yeah. Yeah, no, that's definitely not a bad stream. I got it downloadable. All you gotta do is just get the zip and it's there. Unzip it and you got a game to play. Not a great game, but it's a game. Which is cool. I am very happy with that. We did achieve what I started the stream to achieve. Which is good. So, as much as I can give myself shit for not actually doing much game dev today, we did achieve the thing we wanted to achieve. And that's what matters. It can be a bit of a bitch sometimes when you sort of have a bit of a list in your head of the shit you want to do. And then as soon as you finish one, you're like, alright, I'm done for the day. You just run out of energy after that. But yeah, thanks man. Thanks for dropping in, and yeah, we'll get some more shit happening next week. Maybe I'll try and even squeeze in a couple more streams. I don't know. Either way, thanks for dropping in, and I'll catch up with you next time, whenever that may be. See ya!